Alright, so I forgot to upload this video. Technically, I forgot to record it yesterday because I kind of came home and really didn't want to do it. It wasn't so much that I had the time, I did, it's just it was very windy coming home and I was cold and basically wanted to immediately take a hot shower and head to bed. And right now I am looking outside and it's perhaps not necessarily as cold, but it is a miserable rain outside. So not exactly looking forward to going to work, and if it continues as it is, which I think it will be, I'm not going to be looking forward to home after work. Basically, I want to stay here, but, you know, responsibilities and all. Fortunately, I don't mind my job at all, so it's not that big a deal, but still. It's cold, it's rainy, it's miserable, I don't want to go outside in it. And yesterday it was just cold and windy, not necessarily rainy and miserable, but didn't really want to walk home and that, and that's why I didn't record this video. So I'm recording it now. It will be uploaded midnight tonight. I'm not certain if I'm going to be doing the everyday recordings, uploads them at noon thing, because now that I think about it, I may not. Again, I actually want to say I don't want to have the time, it's just I may not want to do it coming home after work. So yeah, also, not sure if anybody watching this will care, but I'm saying it anyways. I just ordered another kilt. Joys of not being just Scottish, but I can technically say I am a Scottish lord. Not that I'm, you know, a literal lord. Well, actually I don't know how that works, but when I left the one job, I left around Christmas time, and as sort of a gag, they bought me, I think it was a square meter of land in Scotland. I know it wasn't a foot, it was a meter. And said, Craig, and they pretty much said, Craig, you crazy Scotsman, you are now a Scottish lord. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, that's funny. But yeah, they made me a Scottish lord. Also, I black magic research level, but yeah, I am a Scottish lord, and I do have a Black Watch kilt. The place I ordered from did not have my family clan or my Scottish clan tartan, so I got the Black Watch instead. But now I found a place that does have both my ancient and my modern clan's kilt. I ordered the modern for now. I will be getting the ancient eventually. But I find the modern kilt I just like the look of it better, and I got some opinions of people whose opinions I actually value overall, and I must confess that is a rarity for me, because opinions are like assholes, everybody has them, and I don't want to hear it, but for this I got a few people's opinions, and they said, yeah, go for the modern, and it was pretty much they were confirming what I wanted to do anyways. So I got some modern kilt plus a stag's head belt buckle. And also completely off topic, but there is a small but relatively decent possibility that I found a couple of breeders selling Angolan pythons. And when I get the setup ready, if I can, I am going to be getting, if not a pair, even a trio, 1 male, 2 females, Angolan pythons. Yeah, we'll eventually be getting into blackheads too, but well, I mean, you think Angolans are expensive, blackheads are basically double the price, if not more, but anyways. I will be getting at least a pair and then eventually a trio of Angolan pythons for me to breed. Angolan pythons look absolutely amazing. So they essentially look like a very wannabe goth ball python, but they also have beaded scales. Because they're from Angola, however, Angola for the longest time was involved in a civil war. There's a lot of landmines around in Angola, and I'm actually going to go the other way and see the other place. But anyways, there's a lot of landmines in Angola, meaning people aren't willing to go out and not just collect Angolan pythons, but Angolan python eggs, which makes them very expensive in the sort of snake/pet market, which is understandable, but I mean, they are expensive, but in regards to expensive snakes that aren't some sort of genetic morph variation, what have you, they're on the upper end of affordable, around, bear in mind I'm Canadian and what I'm about to say is American currency, but around $850 to $1,000 for one. And I may have found a pair or a place selling pairs for $1,600 and then another female for $1,000. I just don't remember if that was American currency or Canadian. I think it was Canadian. I think they were located in BC. Obviously, I'm going to need to get some shipped in. There are no places locally breeding Angolan pythons. These are still a relatively rare species. Well, not rare in the fact they're endangered or anything, but rare in the fact that there's just not that many in the pet trade. And yeah, I will be hopefully breeding them soon. And I guess it doesn't matter which way I went, but yeah. Honestly, this video is going to be me primarily walking around the castle and talking to people. Just me walking around the castle and talking to people. Remember these people. And I guess I can't talk to these mages because they don't go down close enough to the door. Shoot. Oh well. And oh look, it's Sid, not really my favorite occurring character, but in this game I kinda like Sid. He's kind of a dwarven looking, but not dwarf. Sort of a hot-headed, but well-to-do bit of a jackass. But I say jackass in a somewhat endearing way. I like him in this game. Now, if I were to know someone like Sid in real life, I'd probably never want anything to do with him because, personality clash, but in a fictional setting, I like Sid. I really do like Sid in this game. Other games, other Final Fantasy games, not so much, but in this game, I like him. I don't know if this is the first game to have a Sid. I mean, I have played most of the Final Fantasy numbered games. I've played 1 through 9. I've played a little bit of 10, but every time I play 10, I get distracted by something else and sort of walk away. Dabbled in 10-2. 10-2 is a game I do eventually intend to complete, but don't think I'm going to like it. Not because, or at least not necessarily because it's, excuse me, I burped, but not because it's all-female protagonists, but more the types of females they decided those characters to be, which essentially seem like very dumb bimbos. But I will eventually play 10-2. 11 MMO, I don't count MMOs. 12's I have 12's a Zodiac Age, the sort of updated PS4 version of Final Fantasy 12. Played a little bit of it. It actually seems relatively good. I remember when 12 originally came out, I was sort of, what kind of gameplay is this? It seems to not JRPG battle system for my liking. However, I was living with my sister at the time and she got into it. Never completed it, but really got into it. 13, the less I talk about 13, the better. 14, another MMO. I know it's been updated. I know it's regarded as a great MMO, but I cannot stress this enough. I just do not do MMOs. Completed the main campaign of 15. I was given the, not the Game of the Year edition, but the one with all the first year add-on content, not a second, as far as I'm concerned. That was just a rip-off, having like, okay, you buy this version, you get the first year's content, but by the way, we're going to be releasing more, and you gotta buy the others. To me, that's just, if you're gonna release like a definitive edition version or what have you, it better have all of the content, and if you're going to add content later on, it better include the option of get the rest of the downloadable content for free. But anyways, I did play 15. Do enjoy it, but am very concerned. It seems very... It doesn't just seem like a Western RPG. It seems like Ubisoft got the license for Final Fantasy, and it seems more like an Ubisoft game than Square Enix to me. Will I play 16? Probably not, but that's because I intend for my next generation slash current generation console to be an Xbox X and not a PS5. With Xbox buying Bethesda, I'm just sort of, yeah, I really like Bethesda more than really a lot of the other game companies, so I'm getting the Xbox just to make sure I get the Bethesda games and not just Elder Scrolls. Will Elder Scrolls 6 be multi-platform? I don't know. And even if it is, there's other Bethesda games that will be released which I'm going to want other than the possible multi-platform Elder Scrolls 6. Like Fallout and Starfield. So anyways, yeah. How long have I been recording? Actually, kinda long. Shall I end the video now and do the rest of the walk around the castle later, or is it too late for me to walk around the castle and I have to go to the village? You know what? I don't have to go to the village after I wake up from this. This is just a cutscene that I started a little early because it's been a very long time since I last completed this game and I completely forgot about it. So I will probably end it after this cutscene. To recap what I was rambling on about, ordered a new kill, possibly getting into an golden python sooner than anticipated, and something about Final Fantasy. I forget why I started the Final Fantasy topic. Take another sip of my coffee, because I do enjoy my coffee. I mean, I do joke that I don't need coffee, the people around me need me to have coffee. That's honestly not true. I don't need coffee, or I don't need caffeine. Most days there are a few times where I really crave the caffeine, and if I don't have it, I'm gonna suffer at work or whatever it is I am doing. But in all honesty, those days have been very few and far between. I just enjoy coffee. In fact, I'm the kind of person where I'll have my everyday, usually weekday coffee, the coffee I drink when I get up in the morning, and then I will have my meant to really savor and enjoy weekend coffee, which is the kind of coffee that's too good to be had every morning of every day. I don't know if other people are like this, but yeah, and I guess we are going out to the village right now. Oh well, the rest of the cast probably didn't have that much to say anyways. Maybe there was some in the chests or what have you. And we got this as well. Come on, bring up the text. I know it's coming. Finally, so the Dark Knight, blah blah blah. Also, why is he a Dark Knight? I mean, for those of you who have played this game and or seen LPs of it before, there's really no excuse not to know. Cecil might be a Dark Knight, but he's really not a Dark Man. So, why is he regarded as a Dark Knight unless Dark Knight is sort of a, not so much a personality trait, but a rank like Sergeant or Dragoon? Because he's not a dark, he doesn't have a dark personality at all, so why is he regarded as the Dark Knight? I mean, I know he kinda wears dark armor, but yeah, it's kind of odd. Also, do I have money? A little bit, but I will go to town and possibly purchase some updated equipment later. And maybe even grind for money off screen. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and bye.